Nobody's walking out of this video the same today. You know those days when every bit of news feels like a punch to the gut? Yeah, this is one of those. There's tension in the locker room, trade talk in the air, surprise signings, and fan reactions that'll knock the wind out of you. Is it time to shake things up in Edmonton? Or are we about to witness the kind of comeback that'll make every blue and orange sweater in town beam with pride? Stick around till the end. You don't want to miss a second of this. So grab a seat, hit that like button, and let's dive right in. The air in Edmonton feels heavy tonight, and it's not just from the ice fog rolling off Rogers Place. There's tension, real and raw. That 3-2 loss to the Kraken peeled back something fans have been whispering for weeks. How far does Chris Knoblauch's trust in Evan Bouchard really go? The kid's got a rocket from the blue line and sees the ice better than most, but lately his mistakes have been costly. This wasn't just a bad night. It was the kind of game that flips momentum and stirs up a storm in the locker room. Seattle's first goal came off a rough turnover from number 2, who tried to force a short breakout but coughed it up right in the neutral zone. Quick transition, puck in the back of the net. Then, on the second, he hesitated on the forecheck, and boom, same story. That's what's got fans scratching their heads. How can someone who drives the power play so well look so shaky 5-on-5? But here's the thing. Edmonton's system lives and dies by its D-men's transition game. When Bouchard's dialed in, the team hums. When he's off, the wheels fall off fast. Knoblauch knows that, which is why he keeps sending him over the boards, even when the crowd starts to grumble. This isn't just a tactical dilemma, it's philosophical. The coach believes in confidence as a weapon for growth. But how long can that hold before it backfires on the back end? Some fans want to see a tougher message, maybe a benching, maybe cutting his minutes just to jolt him awake. Others argue that without Bouchard, the offense loses rhythm and the power play loses its heartbeat. The guy's proven he can be a difference maker. His breakout passes are pure gold when the team's rolling. But consistency is the name of the game, and that's what separates good from great. Word around the team is that Knoblauch's been working closely with him, breaking down film and going over reads in detail. The room still got his back. Draisaitl said after Sunday's skate, "He knows where he messed up, and we trust him. Nobody's perfect, but we've got to stick together." Straight talk, and it hit home. That fine line between belief and blindness is what's keeping this fan base on edge. Because what the fans want now is a response. A smart, steady game without the flashy chaos that turns into trouble. If Bouchard finds his balance again, Edmonton's right back on track. If not, Knoblauch's faith could turn into a full-blown firestorm. And that's not even the wildest story today, because what's happening off the ice might be even more shocking. While cameras zoomed in on Knoblauch's expression behind the bench, a different headline started lighting up fan forums. Victor Arvidsson. Yeah, that Arvidsson is finding his game again. But not in Edmonton. The Bruins swooped in during the offseason, snagging him for a 2027 fifth-rounder. Practically a handshake deal. But was it the right call to let him go that soon? Arvidsson never quite fit here. 15 goals and 27 points in 67 games didn't cut it for a guy brought in for speed and playoff grit. He always looked half a stride off, trying to sync with McDavid and Draisaitl's tempo. Some said it was system fit, others said chemistry. Whatever it was, it didn't click. But the hockey gods have a wicked sense of irony, because now, in Boston, Arvidsson's heating up. 3 straight games with points, including a ridiculous goal against the Avalanche. One of those, did he really just do that? Moments. From behind the net, off the goalie's back, and in. Back home, Oilers fans are split. Some are glad to clear the cap hit and move on. Others are asking if the team gave up too soon on a guy who could have helped now, especially with the lack of depth beyond the top 6. At 31, Arvidsson still has wheels, smarts, and a deadly shot. Maybe Boston's patience will pay off while Edmonton's young guns are still finding their footing. And that's the bigger picture. This team's betting hard on its youth. Holloway, Lavoie, Philp. The message is clear. Every dollar has to count. It's smart on paper, sure, but hearts don't follow spreadsheets. Watching Arvidsson light it up in black and gold stings, especially when you start wondering, what if? But hold that thought, because what comes next might just flip the script. A name most fans barely mentioned is suddenly right in the middle of Edmonton's future plans. While everyone's been talking about Skinner, Kulak, and Henrique, there's been quiet chatter behind closed doors about one guy, Noah Philp. Yeah, that Philp. The 27-year-old, who many pegged as a depth filler, is suddenly becoming one of the team's smartest investments. He's playing like a man with something to prove. And honestly, he is. 3 points in 5 games might not scream star, but if you're watching closely, you see it. Smart plays, tight coverage, great positioning. Calm under pressure. He's earning Knoblauch's trust shift by shift, and even the vets are noticing. Meanwhile, Kulak's steady as ever, Skinner's finding his rhythm again, and the front office's big question is how to stay competitive without blowing up the cap. That's where Philp becomes a golden ticket. At just $775K, he's a dream for any GM. Low cost, high return. Sources say the Oilers want to lock him up early, with a midterm deal before the market catches on. Ken Holland reportedly told his staff, "Philp's the kind of guy who gives you playoff depth. And when your GM's talking playoffs in October, you know he means business. It's all part of keeping the McDavid-Draisaitl window open as long as possible." What's fascinating is how the timing lines up. While everyone debates bigger contracts, Edmonton might quietly be securing a piece that keeps their future stable. Philp's energy and discipline could be exactly what wins those tight playoff series where grit and focus matter most. And his attitude? Pure class. Asked about his role recently, he said, "I just want to help the team, however I can. The rest will take care of itself." That line hit home. Fans picked it up online, and now you see it everywhere. Extend Philp now. And honestly, when the front office and the fans start speaking the same language, you can feel something special building in this city. In Edmonton, every mistake, every deal, every shift tells a story. One of rebuilding, resilience, and relentless belief. Bouchard's chasing redemption, Arvidsson's finding life elsewhere, Philp's earning his shot, and the fans keep the fire burning like they always have. The road to the Cup's never easy, but that's what makes being an Oilers fan so damn powerful. So let me ask you this. If you were Knoblauch, what would you do? Drop your take in the comments, hit that subscribe button, and stay with us. Because this season in Edmonton, it's gonna be one for the books.